So I think I'm live now. Get the hang of this now. Going live. Remember a few weeks ago I couldn't do it. Look at me now. So I think I'm live now. I should have learned to put my volume down. Get the hang of it. There you go. There we go. Volume down. My goodness. Hi Emanuela. How are you this afternoon? It's beautiful here. Last night it thundered and lightning. Really, it was a really good show. The whole place was lighting up. It was just wonderful. And the rain was absolutely beating off the road. It was like mist out there. The rain was going down and bouncing that hard off the road out there. And this morning it was kind of still raining. But this afternoon the sun has come out and it's absolutely beautiful. I've been out in my garden and everything. Got my fan on. I'll be going out there later on and soaking up as much sun as I possibly can. Hi William. Oh, hi Shay. I'm glad you made it. How are the dogs? William said, I've got them outside. Well, not outside, but they're out the door. They're in their bed. Because if I let them in, it'll be just mayhem. And they'll be over barking at the window because there's people walking up and down and everything. So we can stay out there for a little while, have time out. Hello, what's happened to your fringe? Do you know, I keep meaning to bring it down. The way I brush my hair, I always end up with it. Is that better? Is that it now? I think it's a habit that I just do that with my hand, with my hair, and just brush my hair up. So it's a bit better. It's a bit there. There we go. I think that's it now. So we've only got till Friday and then that's Big Brother over. So I don't know if I'll be continuing doing live streams every second day, if that's something you would like me to do. I'm not sure. I'll be doing it again when I'm a Celebrity Gets Me Out Here starts, because that's my favourite. I prefer that. No, I've still got my fringe, but I just keep on doing that with my hand. It's just habit. Hi Diana. I'm having a good day. I've been out, as I say, in my garden. I've put some new lights around. I've got 3 wee trees and I've put some new lights around the wee trees, so it'll be nice at night. So Big Brother, we've only got till Friday and then it's over with. But if anyone's seen it last night, I was shocked. I must admit, I was absolutely shocked and stunned, and my jaw hit the ground. I couldn't believe it, that Sandy and Helen went out. I was sure that Sandy would have been the winner, or at least in the top 3. I would have put money on it that Sandy would have been in it. I voted for Sandy. And I can't, and not just because I voted for her, just because I've been listening to quite a lot of people that watch Big Brother. Go and lie down, Mikey. I might have to bring him in. I talk to a lot of people about Big Brother and they all loved Sandy. Everybody loved Sandy, so I was just absolutely shocked. Hold on, I'm going to let him in. So who knows what will happen? It could be absolute mayhem. Right, come in, behave yourselves. Right, okay. Behave now, come on. That's it. Straight over at the window. Come on, lie down. There, good babies. That's it. There, they're going to be good now. Didn't get a drink. I was absolutely... Game of Thrones, oh yes. I'll talk about that in a minute. I don't want to give out any spoilers about Game of Thrones, so I'll not mention anything that's happened. But Big Brother, who's voting to keep Sarah in? I would like to know who's actually voting to keep her in. And do you know what she's saying today? She's saying today that the reason she was getting a lot of boos, because the crowd was just boo, boo, and get Sarah out, get Sarah out. She said it was because we all fancy Chad. That's the reason she's been getting booed, because we all fancy Chad. I don't fancy Chad. I really don't fancy Chad. I like my men to be kind of rough, rough and ready. Not really pretty boys. People who love the drama, probably, Diana said. I know, but even that, Diana, who's voting to keep Sean in, or Derek? I would have preferred Sandy. I just can't get my head round it. I can't. Shocked again. So the winner now, who do you think is going to win now? I think possibly Sam might win. I can't see Sean winning, but who knows? Who knows? Sarah might win. There you go. Sarah and Chad might win. I've no idea anymore. I can't believe it. Shocked. Game of Thrones is so good. Well, I am loving Game of Thrones. And I had just recently started watching Game of Thrones because my mum, see there, my fringe is annoying me now. My mum had said to me a couple of months ago, have you watched Game of Thrones? And I said, no, I've never watched it. And she said, you need to watch it. So it was one Sunday and I thought, oh, there's nothing on the telly, I'll put Game of Thrones on. I'll just watch an episode and then, I'll put the news on or something. So I watched one episode and then I thought, I'm going to need to watch the second episode. And that was it. I was absolutely hooked. Hooked. On the phone to my mum, like, oh my God, she's going to give her dragons away. So I watched Game of Thrones at a right good time. But the series, when I had watched all the series, it was only about 2 weeks and the new series started. So it's all fresh in my mind. It's just brilliant. I love it. I love it. And there's so many different things happening that you forget, oh, that's right, what happened to so-and-so, and oh, what's going to happen here? I just don't know. Sam will win. I think Sam will win, Jenny. I think Sam will win. He's calmed down an awful lot. When it was him and Jordan in the house, I thought, Christ, these boys would really do my head in. But since he's been out, he's calmed down a bit, and he's quite funny. And he's got the spray tan. He's got a bad. It's not a spray tan. It's like a mitt with tan lotion on it, and it's turned him orange, and his hands orange and everything. It's just hilarious. It's really good. But I really don't know why Sarah and Chad, and I don't know what kind of career the two of them are going to have when they come out. I really don't. Diana says, I haven't seen past the first season. My husband is a huge fan and he's trying to convince me to start watching again. Oh, Diana, I wish I was you and I hadn't seen any of it so I could just watch it all over again. Honestly, I love it. So tonight, someone in Big Brother's going out the back door. Who knows? I can't even predict anymore. I would think it would be Sean or Derek, but who knows? But someone's going out the back door, so I don't know how they're going to do that. It should be quite interesting to see anyway what's going to happen there. But I think, Sarah, the bedroom incident, the more I think about it, I think she's thought the cover's been pulled up as she's had her hand down there, And I think she's in for a shock when she comes out and knows that we've all seen. I mean, it's just a natural thing, but you just don't do it on national TV. So I don't know if I should keep doing my live streams if it's something that he's like, or maybe do them once a week. I'm not sure. I enjoy it. I enjoy coming on and spending time with these, you know, just chatting about what I'm watching and what yous are up to. I'm a Celebrity. Jenny is my favourite. I think it's because I'm kind of evil and like to see them suffer. I don't know why I like to see them suffer. I love seeing them. I love seeing them screaming. And Ant and Dec, they just make it, don't they? Ant and Dec stand there and laugh like naughty little schoolboys, you know. And it's hilarious, and you see them trying to keep their laughing, and whoever it is genuinely terrified of whatever they're doing. And I don't know why I feel so happy about that. I'm a wicked, terrible person. The worst one though is the eating. I can't watch. My son will sit and watch that. He'll come in for his laptop, which, you know, you've got to drag him off that. He'll come in and sit and watch the eating one. I can't watch it. Oh, they all do big witch to grub things, big grubs. Even the thought of it now. My eyes are watering. I don't think I could. I really don't. Oh my God, I don't think I could. And then what they do as well is the eating. They usually have like the pub, and it's all these insects all mashed into a smoothie drink, and they've got to drink the smoothie. Oh my God. I don't think they're allowed to hold their nose. Maybe they are allowed to hold their nose, but just the thought, and the eggs. Jenny, have you seen the black eggs? I can't remember what the name of them are, but they're like 100-year-old eggs or something. They're black, and they're absolutely stinking, apparently. And they've got to eat that. And there's another thing called vomit fruit that they've got to eat. And the reason it's called vomit fruit is because it does smell like vomit. Oh my God. Oh, and everybody else is relying on you bringing back the stars for dinner. I just love it. I love it. Jenny, could you eat one? I don't think I could eat even quarter of one. I really do. I would be sick. I think I'd be okay at all the other tasks, see, like underground and things. I think I'd be okay with that. Heights, I'm not too sure about heights. Jumping out a plane, I mean, the scratch marks digging onto the top of the plane. No, out. Oh my goodness. I'd be grabbing the guy I'm tied to. I'd be in a mangle. He'd be slapping me unconscious because I'd be grabbing him. Help. No, I don't think I could do that show. But I absolutely love it. Jenny, they would have to kick me out. I'd be screaming my head off. Hey, hi. So I can't wait for that show. I don't even know who they're going to have in the show. There's no rumours going about yet, but there soon will be. Hi, Lizzie. But it's amazing. Some people go into the house and or go into the jungle, and you think, I'm going to hate this person. For example, David Emmanuel, when he went in, I thought, oh, hi Gamer B. I thought, I'm not going to like him. I'm really not going to like him. And I got to really, really like him. And then, when this is absolutely true, I've still got the Facebook messages. When he came out of the jungle, I had sent him a Facebook message because I was going through all the cancer treatments at the time. And I knew he was a survivor. And I had sent him a little message, you know, saying that I looked up to him and I thought, my goodness, this man has, hi Callum, this man has went through exactly what I'm going through, and he survived, and he looks great, and he looks healthy. And I sent him a message, not expecting any kind of reply, and he replied to me. And I was actually, I couldn't believe, I was like really, really fangirling. Hi Emily, on your way to work soon. I hope you have a good day at work. So David Emmanuel, I was really fangirling. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he actually spoke to me. And he's actually spoke to me a few times. And then he just stopped corresponding. But, you know, I didn't want anything off the man. I wasn't looking for anything off him. And just his words was like $1 million to me. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. So I love David Manuel now. I think he's great. He done that show, Say Yes to the Dress. I've never really watched that, but I know he done that, and I would shop in his shop because he does, he makes fashion, and it's Beaumarchais or something the shop's name is. So after that, I had went in and I'd bought myself a headscarf and everything, a David Emmanuel headscarf, and it's like, check me out, pure fashion. So, Callum says, are you currently watching Celebrity Big Brother at the moment? Yes, Callum, I have watched it from the very start. And I was just saying there before you come on how shocked I was about last night's evictions. I still can't believe it. Can't believe it. But you just never know. But my money would have been on Sandy to win. I would have never thought for a minute Sandy wouldn't have won. Or she would have been out before the final. I'd have put her in the final. Who do I want to win? Well, Sam or Derek, I suppose. Do you know, whatever, as long as it's not Chad or Sarah or Gemma, any of the ones that are left, don't want they three. Don't want they three to win. I don't like Gemma. She causes a lot of bad feeling. She has, but it's been good viewing. Don't get me wrong, it's been good viewing. It's been good to have her in to watch all the fights. Did you see them last night hiding a bottle of wine? Sarah and Chad had a bottle of red wine and said, Sam, do you want to drink this wine? And they all said, no, we don't want to drink it. Right, we're taking it there. And they took the bottle out to the garden. So the rest of them weren't happy that they had took the bottle out. And Gemma went out and said, we had a meeting, and if you're opening any alcohol, you keep it on the table in the kitchen. You don't bring it out here. So it's always good. But if you remember, in the early Big Brothers, they only gave alcohol a couple of times. They didn't give alcohol every night. And they also rationed their cigarettes. So they would only be limited to a certain amount of cigarettes. So people were going crazy for their cigarettes. You know, and they were going about making roll-ups, you know, opening a cigarette and making roll-ups. And it was better, but it was better back then. But I'm a celebrity. Get Me Out Here just gets better and better every year. It really does. Ant and Dec, they make it though. They absolutely make the show. I love everything that they do. They just crack me up. So they do. They feed off each other. They feed off each other, which is great. So I was. Come on. Right, hold on. Out. It's a dog outside. This is my life. This is how I can't film during the day. This is exactly how I can't film during the day. Right, enough now. See? That's what happens. The Simple Joys, hi. And how is it in beautiful Australia? I know you've come from Australia. Look, Bigfoot, I've been watching things about Bigfoot. Oh, I'm a bit scared. I've been watching, there was one particular thing that you should have a look at, and it was a police car. And they've got, it was over in America somewhere, and they've got a camera on the dash. So they're driving along, and it's at night time, and it was a policeman and a policewoman, and they're sitting and they're talking away, and the policeman says, yes, if somebody comes into my yard, I'll fire a shot or something. And just at that, you see something running across the road. Ooh, goosebumps. Oh, yes. Oh, there's my lovely friend, Little Maritimer. Yeah, I'm so happy that you're here. So on this police camera, you see something running across the road on two legs, and you hear the policeman and woman going, oh my goodness, look at that. What was that? And everything. And the policeman said, that had two legs. That ran across the road in two legs. And the policewoman's going, oh my goodness, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. So they turn round in the car, and they head back to where they saw the thing, and they stop the car. And the policewoman said, I can still see it. It's down there. It's down there. And there was like a grass verge, and the thing was down in the grass. She's going, there, it's there, there, it's there. And the policeman only gets out the car. Even my bottle of vodka would not get out of that car. He gets out the car with his torch, and he's over and he's shining the torch, and he's going, who's that there? And the thing ran away. And see when they slowed the footage down, it's on YouTube. You can see them just driving along the road, and you just see the thing going at its two legs running across the road. I was like, oh my God. Not a chance in hell I would have got out that car. No, he was a brave guy. He was a brave guy to get out that car and shine the torch in the thing. And it looked quite big. So they're saying that was a Bigfoot. And there's been numerous things I've watched, and it's been people, and they seem absolutely genuine in what they saw. There was a man, and he was in his there are some things out there we can't explain. I know, Little Maritimer, I'm convinced there's something. And in different parts of America and different parts of the world, they call it different. For instance, they call it Bigfoot, and they call it the Yeti. You know, it's the same kind of thing. They look the same. Skunk ape, I think that's down in Florida. There was one I was watching it, and they said it was like in the Everglades or something, and they could smell this thing before they seen it, and it was like, it looked like a Bigfoot. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm not you know, I'm terrified of that kind of stuff, and I really do believe that there's definitely something. So I'm trying to think of the name of that police footage. I can't see it now, and I'm fear to come off this in case I end the stream. But you will find that the police footage, I really don't think they're going to, you know, kid on. Which countries was it? Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. Honestly, I'll put a link. It's absolutely amazing and terrifying at the same time. Because at first you don't quite see it, but the brighten the footage and do other things, and you can definitely see it's got two legs, this thing, running across the, it doesn't look like a person. Right. Right, I found it. Okay, I'm going to put it in the chat. There. I'm trying to see what this was. I don't know where it was. Wait a minute. Come on. You're going to lie down. Hurry up. Long Maritime says, I remember seeing some footage of what looked like an old witch on a dirt road. And it starts chasing after a couple of guys in a car. I think it was Russian, not sure. But it's real and it was super creepy. Oh, I love stuff like that. Love stuff like that. Callum says, please could you film another haircut ASMR? I will do, Callum. But I love all the kind of things that are strange but true and stuff like that. You get ones in Nessie. Although I've been to Loch Ness and I haven't seen Nessie, I did look for her. But you get people that swear they've seen something in that loch, and it's so huge and it's so deep. And the thing is, it's deep, but it's got like underground caves. Georgia. Oh, it's frightening though, because it's definitely something like that, and it is no way staged because they're driving quite a while, and then they see that and just the reaction. You know, I mean, the police say they've seen something. You know, you think, well, they're not going to lie. Loch Ness is absolutely massive, Little Maritime, massive. Oh, imagine having a flat tire, Diana. Now, see, when I'm driving at night, that's what I'll be thinking of now. My wife and I often watch the funny Russian video. I think the cold weather affects me. It must it's freezing over in Russia. I saw someone hanging their washing out in Russia, and when they took it in, the trousers were as if they'd been starched. Freezing. But I would love to go to Russia one day so I could just see the Mariinsky Valley. The Nutcracker, that's been a dream of mine since I was a wee girl. Never seen the valley. Maybe one day. You've got to have things in your life that you would like to do. I can't get over how they carry weapons in their cars for when they have road rage. Little Maritime. Do you know, I have never actually even seen a real gun. Well, apart from the police having them, I've never actually held a gun or seen a gun or anything, because we're not allowed to carry arms at all. I'll need to look at the Russian things then, because that sounds like my kind of shows. Oh, Simple Joys, look what I've bought. Rick Fish Out the Shit is one of these, and I saw it and I thought I need one for wasps. So if any wasps comes near me, they're getting it. NOLA of Maritime Arure police don't even carry guns. They carry, I think it's like the pepper spray they carry, and they also carry truncheons. Only special police. If you go to like Glasgow Airport, that's when you see the police with the guns, you know, and that's strange for us to just see that even, you know, you think, oh, it's a bit scary. And do you know something? I would actually like to go to a shooting range just to see what it feels like. I think I'd be scared, but I'd like to try it. String a gun tonight to koala bear arms. Oh, we koalas. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I love shooting. I think I would enjoy it, little maritimer. I think it would be so much fun. You know, I'd love to go to one of the ranges. See, but we've not even got anything like that. Or I don't think we have. We've not even got anything like that. Yes, it's for wasps, because I've got the... I'll tell you a true story about wasps and how terrified I am. I've got a phobia, and it's not the sting, because I don't care about the sting. It's just the wee furry bodies that, oh, they're just icky. And I've got the most terrible phobia. As soon as I see one, I scream and I flap my arms around like a crazy person, and I run about the streets screaming, you know, leaving my shopping and screaming, and leaving my children running, screaming, waving my arms. So there was one day, and I was at the high ASMR machine. I was at the supermarket, and I had a shopping trolley full with all my shopping, about £100 worth of shopping in the shopping trolley, my handbag, and I'm going back to my car, and a wasp comes at me. So I leave, go to my trolley, and I'm swiping and I'm screaming, ah, like that, and I'm running around the shopping trolley, ah, like that. People are all looking up at this. So I grabs my bag and I start swiping it like this. And I done that, and my bag slipped out my hands, fell on the road, and went right underneath someone's car. So there I am, lying on the road on my belly, with my hand underneath some strange person's car. My shopping, God knows where that is, my shopping, you know, couldn't care less about that. I'm lying on the road, and the thing's still dive bombing me, and I'm lying screaming on the ground, trying to hit my bag. And there's people stopping and staring. By the time I got my bag, I just kind of put it over my shoulder, grabbed my trolley, back to my car, put my head down. I am terrified of them, and they make me look like a complete idiot. Another time, I was up at the school. It was when my son Peter, he was only in primary 2 or something, so he was 5 or 6 years old. So he's standing in the line, and they're waiting to go in. And India that's got children, school playgrounds are the worst for wasps. And I had a bat, not as good as this one, but it was just like a bat. And there was this wasp came from me, and I seen it, and I got it, and I swiped it like that, and I got it, and it went zoom onto a child, onto a wee 4-year-old child. This angry wasp, but this time it was curled up, and it was raging. It was like, oh my God, I've just done that to that child. I didn't mean it, I just batted it. The child was okay, they were all right. But if I was the mum, I would have been like, on my Wayne. We call children Waynes. We didn't flicking that angry wasp on my Wayne. You know? So with this, I'm hoping it just zaps them straight away, and they go down. When you turn it on, you can You can hear it buzz. I'm not going to even touch it. I've not used it yet, but I'm looking forward to giving it a go. Joyce says, I was waiting for you to say your bag flew and knocked out an old lady. Do you know, it would be just my luck to do something like that. Emily, this is my first time seeing one of your live streams. Well, welcome, Emily. I'm so happy you could join us this afternoon. So, so wasps, better look out for me this summer. I'm ready for them. And Mr. Mikey's that daft. He goes for flies. If he sees a fly, he'll snap at it. And last year, I seen him out in the garden and he was doing this, and he opens his mouth and a bee comes out. It's like, Mikey. Oh, does it, Emily? Good. I'm glad it works because I've been needing some kind of protection. Would you ever want to meet Trisha Berry in real life? Trisha, I would love to meet Trisha. Trisha Paytas. Simple Joys, I just sub to you. Yes, everyone sub to each other and check each other's channel out. Simple Joys, I know I made the wasp absolutely so angry and threw it onto this 4-year-old child. I felt so bad. I felt so bad for ages because I really did give it a bat like that, this wasp, and I heard it like that. Oh, that's okay, little Maritimer. As I say, but we all don't need to like everything each other likes. You know, I see too much, so-and-so likes so-and-so, so I'm not going to talk to them. You know, talk to whoever you want to talk to. You know, I love you. I do. Trisha Paytas, I'm just fascinated. I'm so fascinated with her. Hi, Anne-Laurie. So anyway, Big Brother tonight. Someone goes out. That's going to be good. Callum says, if you could marry any celebrity, who would it be? I'll need to think about that one. Could you do another makeup palette video? Yes, I've still got my new BH Cosmetics palette. So I'll probably do that one and put it up on Saturday for you. You're not two-faced, little Maritimer. That's one thing you are not. You speak your mind, and that's what I like. I like people like that. Because you know where you are. You don't want people that talk behind your back. I like people that are forward and say what they mean, you know. Your accent is so lovely. Could you do a bedtime story reading video? I'll remember that, Emily. Who would I marry? I like Bruce Willis. Would you ever get your surname officially changed to Paytas? No. No, I keep my surname the same as my children's. And after I got a divorce, I could have changed my name back to my maiden name. But I wanted my last name to be the same as my children's. Well, Maritimer, I don't know how Andy couldn't like you. You're wonderful. Diana, the BH Cosmetic palettes are absolutely wonderful. And I've got to order them from the USA. We've not got BH Cosmetics here. And even with shipping, it comes in at something like $20, which is great considering the Urban Decay palettes are like £45 a time. And they're one. I mean, they're like my favourite is the BH Cosmetics. I love them. So the next live stream we'll do probably Saturday. I'll make it Saturday, and that'll be once we know who the winner's been. And then if you want me to continue doing live streams, just let me know. Well, my team said I was the same way, Linda. When I got a divorce, I kept my husband's last name because my 3-year-old wanted me to have the same name as her. But that's exactly why I done it, Well Maritimer. And I've had this last name more than what I had my maiden name anyway. My maiden name was a good Scottish name, though. It was Millen. You know, that was I had a tartan. It had quite a lot of yellow in it, and they say the more yellow, the more cowardly the clan was. I don't know if that's just an old wives' tale, but when I seen my tartan, that had quite a lot of yellow in it. Okay. Yes, Law Maritime, and that's the way we spelt it, with the MAC, because you can get Macmillan, that's MC. Ours was MAC. There's an awful lot of Macs and Mix. McDonald's and a Law Maritime. Will you stay in New Scotland? Is it? You told me. That was the name of Nova Scotia, New Scotland. And my beautiful cousin Vicky, she's from British Columbia. She used to stay in Alberta. I had a lot of family in Alberta. Always wanted to go over to Canada one day. Diana said, I'd likely to keep my husband's name as well. Hopefully it will last forever. I hope so too. It's already my third last name. It was my mother's last name, then I adopted it by my stepdad, and now I'm married. Yes, Nova Scotia's Latin for New Scotland, Law Maritimer said. And it's beautiful, the scenery, your videos. If anybody's not seen Law Maritimer's videos, please check them out. She's got some beautiful videos of some awesome, like the Titanic. When you took us on that video and showed us all the Titanic, where some of the people were buried, and you'd put in some music, and I had a lump in my throat. I honestly had a lump in my throat just looking at all these people. It was just, oh, I've got goosebumps now. I can only imagine what it must have been like being there. It would be something else. The gravesite, yeah. Oh my goodness, it gave me goosebumps. Oh, Emily said, I actually love these live streams. Feels like a chat with a wonderful friend. Oh, you're so wonderful. A lot of McDonald's here too, the Simple Joy said. There's loads of McDonald's and McEverything. We've got lots of Macs and Mix. The music just made it, Law Maritimer. The music that you put in was just spot on. And honestly, I had a lump in my throat just thinking about it. I love anything to do with the Titanic as it is, you know, and I love watching the videos that you get on YouTube, and it's like the dive videos, and you go down and you can see the Titanic. But the thing that chokes me is when they're showing you around about the Titanic and you see little children's shoes and things like that. Oh, because that's a gravesite. Don't forget that is a gravesite now. And you see people's personal possessions just scattered about. That's what that's what's absolutely heartbreaking about it all. Just thinking about how it must have been. Yeah, Law Maritimer. Well, I'm going to go soon, and I'm making steak pie tonight. My son's away a school trip, so I made him a good packed lunch for his school trip. Can't even remember where it was he was going. So I said to him I'd make him a good hearty meal, and then I'm going to get out and sit in my garden while the sun is shining. As I say, this morning it was like a monsoon out there this morning. The rain was bouncing off the road and coming back about 2 or 3 feet in the air. It was like mist out there, and now the sun's shining and it's roasting. Emily says, I'm Canadian and the parks in the country are lovely. You really should visit. I would love to visit one day. I would love to visit my beautiful cousin and give her a massive hug. Oh, thank you, Lil Maritimer. You have a wonderful day, and I'm so happy that you came on and said hello and everything. And I hope you have a great day. Well, everyone, I'll be back on Saturday, and by that time we should know who's the winner of Big Brother. And if there's any kind of subjects you want me to talk about, I like things like BigFoot and stuff like that, so maybe something along the lines. And we'll chat on Saturday. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you again Saturday. Love you all. Bye.